Positioned directly opposite Ayetoro Heritage Market and the Epe Ikorodu Motor Park. Alugo Family Shopping Mall guarantees high foot traffic and excellent accessibility. It is also just 10 minutes drive to Alaro City, the new Lagos International Airport, and within close proximity to key landmarks like Dangote Refinery, Yabatech New Campus, St. Augustine University, and Atlantic Hall School. Located beside the Jetty Wharf in Epe, this mall is perfectly placed for commerce and connectivity. Built with quality and comfort in mind, the mall boasts general rooftops, PVC ceilings, and fully tiled interiors, complemented by a spacious motor park, convenience facilities, and 24-hour security, ensuring a safe and conducive environment for your business. Alugo Family Shopping Mall is proudly designed and developed by Truth Tech Multi Construction Nigeria Limited, a construction company with a mark of excellence and reliability. For inquiries, please call +234 81 37 63 5589 or +234 90 66 05 7482. Alugo Family Shopping Mall, where business profitably thrives.
Yes, still basking in the euphoria of the crucifixion and the prospective resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. Welcome to True Bond live on YouTube and Facebook. My name is Emmanuel Silva Elahe. As is customary, we try as much as we can in our own little way to contribute to the growth and development of homes, relationships, and marriage across all boards. And today we'll be looking at something extraordinary in most relationships and hope. Well, I am here with on the floor of the show with Pastor Koya. You welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Happy New Month.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the first edition in the month of April.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll be looking at something very, very fundamental. Can lack of choice make partners remain in an abusive relationship or marriage? Can lack of choice make partners remain in an abusive relationship or marriage? And you can be a part of this conversation by joining us via the numbers you see on the screen. You can call in live and let's have your own perspective to this salient question. Can lack of choice make partners remain in an abusive marriage or relationship? But before we go into the details, quickly let us look at this. From your own understanding,
Okay.
how would you define lack of choice in a marriage? From your own understanding, how would you define lack of choice in a marriage from both parties, man and woman?
When we are talking of lack of choice, it means that the person has seen it that there is no way by which he or she can do away, or stand alone without the other partner.
Okay.
So if the person is feeling that way, and your relationship is not comfortable,
Okay.
it's a great problem. There are different things that can make one to feel like that.
Okay.
If you cannot stand on your own financially, so one has to, since you are depending on someone, you have to continue depending, because you won't be able to stand on your own. There's no way by which you can generate funds for your life, to live your own life. So if that is happening, it can be so. Or if the person is disabled, the person might be considering that, okay, if I should leave this person now,
I might have challenges moving around.
Yes.
Okay.
Even apart from having the challenges, okay, if I should walk away from this relationship, will I be able to get another person to come into my life? So somebody can, because of that situation, he can just decide to endure and remain in that relationship.
Okay, from this brief definition that I have here, lack of choice in an abusive relationship or marriage refers to a situation where a person feels unable to live or change their circumstances due to powerful constraints such as financial dependence, fear of retaliation, social or cultural pressure, concern for children, emotional attachments, and limited support systems. This is a definition that I got from the internet, as in financial dependence, fear of retaliation, social or cultural pressure. Now, how would you look at that fear of retaliation? How would you look at that as being a lack of choice, fear of retaliation?
You know, when we are talking of fear of retaliation, if one partner is having the fear that if he or she should break up,
Okay.
that what can come after it, it can lead to a kind of, it can cause a suicide, it can cause a attack, it can cause a total destruction of the entire family. It can cause a lot of things. So if the person is having that kind of feeling that, oh, if I should leave this relationship, it can cause, you know, destruction at the end of the day.
Okay.
So, you know, it may decide to stay. In fact, it can lead to, you know, one partner can be sending an assassin
To one another.
To one another.
Maybe due to one secret that is
Yes,
hidden
that is
between them.
hidden. You know, thinking that if this person should leave, it's going to
reveal
reveal all the secrets.
Whatever.
So there are so many things that are attached to, you know, this thing that we are discussing today. There are so many things that surrounds it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. To what extent does financial dependence force people to stay in an abusive relationship or marriage? To what extent? Financial dependence, when someone is too financially dependent on one another, on the other person. Because most women often depend on their husbands, you know, for money. So the fear of losing that money could be one reason.
Well,
to what extent do you see that happen?
Well, if anybody is enduring a relationship because of financial dependence, it means that the person doesn't know what he's doing, he or she is doing. You know, with this level we are, you know, in the olden days, it can happen between our mother and our father in the olden days, because there were no so much opportunity like what we are seeing today. If you think that because somebody is feeding you and is maltreating you, that to the extent that you see is almost leading to death or destruction, and you see endure because of little money or changes that is giving you, you will just want to remain there. It means you don't know what you are doing.
But do you believe that most often people remain in an abusive relationship because of money majorly?
Yeah, some people can do that because they don't want to work. They believe in that free money that they are getting, that, oh, if they should walk away, the free money will stop.
What about men? Because we only think it is only women that face.
It's applicable to both men and women.
Man who is married to a sugar
You've not seen a man that will not be doing anything, staying at home just to bath and wear clothes, go out and come back.
Fine boy. No people.
You know, it gets to a point that they have issue. Such man will be in a tight corner.
Okay, now let us look at the cultural perspective to this issue.
Okay.
You know, in some tribes in this part of the world that we are, basically Nigeria. I don't know all the tribes and their practice and all that in Nigeria, but the few that I know, you know, some people, it is cultural for a woman who has been married to a man, and at the end of the day, she leaves that marriage and returns to her father's house. It is unethical according to their culture.
Yeah.
So, to what extent does culture contribute to this that will make people they don't have that choice except to remain in that marriage because of their cultural beliefs and all that?
Yeah, you know, culture is on its own, and our own belief, you know, the belief is also one part of it.
Okay.
So culture is to certain extent, because if someone is facing a lot of issue in a marriage, you know, and thinking that because of culture, because of what people will say, I don't want to go back to my father's house, and go and go and rent a house somewhere and go there so you can have a peaceful life.
But people frown at mostly if more often time in Lagos that I live.
Let me tell you, leave what people will be saying.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? If there is a crisis in a particular marriage, and all the strategy has been employed for that issue to be solved, you know, to resolve whatsoever be the problem, and you know the problem is not is still there. I believe that whatsoever that the person feel he or she can do to make everything calm, he has to take that step, because whosoever that loses his or her life, that's forever, and that would not stop that partner not to get married to another person. So if you are looking at culture, say until when somebody died, that's even the culture you are looking at.
But there's this language you call stigmatization, stigma of a lady. You know, we frown at when you see a lady alone, living alone in a house. There's this this picture of
and you know, that's a
Nigerian
whosoever. It's not only lady, even the men, you know, they will face that.
How can a lady be living alone?
Yeah,
a lady of 30, 35 years living alone in her own house.
And there's nobody
with kids and all that.
There's nobody to get married to.
You sure that there's nobody to get married to the whole of the city?
Let me tell you. God help us.
Amen.
This issue of marriage, what is inside the marriage
is much more than what we see.
Let's thank God that we have been able to get our own.
To this extent.
To this extent. And we are still together. Let us thank God. There are so many people outside there, they don't even know where to start from. They don't even know where to, you know, they don't know what to do. It will get to a time they will begin to afraid because of different things that, you know, that we are seeing happening all around. You know, there are some stage that will be to enter into a particular relationship. You always try to, you know, take your time and, you know, estimate and count all the costs that you feel like it may come up. So if you are doing that, that can really take your time, and that's what will happen when you see all our ladies know that they are seeing that maybe they have been over age in terms of getting into the relationship. So they begin to, you know, to have extra. They want to be very careful because they don't want, you know, they have already late already. They don't want to fall into the wrong hands. So that can keep them.
Not make them stay longer than people see them from
yes.
It's not lucky. It's not
that's what I'm trying to explain. That sometimes when the situation makes, you know, them to stay too long, by the time they are trying to push, they will be very, very, very careful.
But a lot of guys, you know, become extra careful when they see that this lady is of age. You know, maybe 40 years, 45 years. What has she been doing when she was in her 30s?
You know,
why hasn't she gotten married till date?
That's another problem there. That's another problem to the situation.
But there's this understanding that age is not about numbers.
Well, for some people, many people, if they want to get into marriage or relationship and they ask of your age, especially if a guy of 30 years old wants to date a lady of maybe like 35 or 40.
But what makes age?
Let them just mention age. You see this guy.
But what makes, from your own angle, understanding, what really makes age most important in marriage or relationship? Age. What really makes it most important?
In most cases, if the lady is older than the man, it might be causing a lot of issue.
How?
Yeah. Even you are still older than your wife. she will still not subject to you.
How much more?
How much
She's
more?
older than
She
you.
is older.
She'll be conking your life.
She will be. It will get to a time. She will be telling the husband, "It's like you don't know what you are doing." No. Do you still realize that I'm older than you?
Can you imagine? Can she really say that? A woman can say that to the husband?
Yeah, many.
Really?
Many. And all these, all these boys we are seeing on the road that they say they have sugar mommy. If you ask them what they are facing,
so
some of them sugar mommy can slap them.
Are you serious?
Some of them sugar mommy can arrest them.
Just as a sugar daddy can slap
and do anything.
A sugar cane girl, a honey girl, a sugar daddy can abuse a honey girl.
Exactly.
Girl.
So
like the same way sugar mommy can abuse a young boy.
See, this relationship of a thing is very, very deep.
Very deep. You cannot fit to finish it.
You cannot finish it. You cannot finish
it. It is well. Now, okay, let us look at the role of religion and community. What role do these two, play expanding the victim's options? You know, there are some churches, maybe some, I won't say churches alone, I would say maybe the other religion too as well. They see it as unethical, unbiblical, and unquranic for you to, for you to walk away from marriage, walk away from relationship that has been ordained and prayed for and laid hand upon. A lot of these factors. What these two angle, the religion particularly, what role does it play? If you must advise our fathers in the Lord who actually often sit on these biblical injunctions that it's wrong for you to walk away from your home, blah 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 blah. What would you say to this particular point?
In terms of religion, I believe that religion is playing its own part. Yes, that's the belief. You understand?
Okay.
And then thank God for the modern days that we have now, which I believe that many of the leaders, in our religious sectors or settings, they are trying to see the way to also wade in that this issue of divorce and then this issue of a problem, having a problem in the marriage is being minimized. You understand?
Okay.
Following the holy book,
okay,
is not allowing any divorce just like that.
Okay.
Divorce is not something that you just think of and you just separate, because when you are being joined together, they will let you know that whatsoever that comes with this relationship, you people, you see each other, you agree to marry each other, but whatsoever that comes, with this thing, you people should be able to manage it and resolve it on your own.
Okay.
But when it is when by the time they come together and they see the way things are going, if it will lead to issue of taking life or abuse, and this cannot be resolved, they have to go on a separate way. You understand?
Yeah.
It will get to a time, when the crisis will not be able to manage even by the leaders, because if they have called them together, they have tried to resolve the issue, and the issue is not being resolved.
Okay.
They cannot go and be living with them in their house.
Okay.
What of if they are in the house and they kill each other inside the room?
Okay. We'll go for this short break. When we return, we will look at. Sorry, before we go for this break, let's just quickly pick this call. Okay. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon, sir. You're on to True Bond. Yes. Yeah, can lack of choice make partners remain in a relationship or marriage? Your perspective to this, what would you say? Can lack of choice make people, woman or man, remain in an abusive relationship or marriage?
Yes, it's possible.
How? Can you please explain further?
Yeah. Okay, the reason being that there are some people in marriage, especially
Okay.
because betraying their family because like a shame, like a ridicule thing, plus being that my 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 mother didn't stay long in marriage, my sister did not, my other sister did not
Okay.
join our family, and now I am a Christian. I don't want to repeat it. It must stop on me. So some people, because of sentiment, just stay there because of this very particular sentiment. Because I've seen a lot of people that say, no, I will stay here. I would rather die here than let this kind of ugly thing running my family continue with me.
So that could be a cultural thing. Is that what you're saying? Cultural thing.
Oh, yes, a cultural thing, exactly.
Okay. What about money? Financial dependence. You know, when you are too dependent on someone, on the man, or the boy is dependent on the sugar mommy to take care of his needs. Can it still make people remain?
Regardless
Okay.
if they love their husband, they love their family, they stay because a lot of people believe that, which is true, that nothing good comes out of divorce. They get it very, very hard. The children are the collateral damage in divorce.
Okay.
So some people hanging there. There's some men too that say, no matter how horrible my wife is, I will not divorce because of my children. They just stay there. Yeah, money is some people will leave because of money, but a lot of people will hang in there, hoping and believing that it's going to be better, and quite often it's always better because God works where there is love. When there is love, God will answer your prayer.
Okay, but before your call came in, sir, I wanted to we're discussing about the role of religion. You know, do they really? What would you say their position? Because in some churches, some denominations, their understanding about divorce, quitting marriage is different from our own understanding to an extent. You know, how would you describe the role of religion in asking people to still continue to pray while the abuse is getting worse and worse by the minute? What would you say to that?
Should stay in an abusive marriage. That now,
Yes.
that a woman must not stay in that marriage. One day this man is going to kill you, and when you say you are staying in an abusive marriage because of your children, the man is going to kill you one day, and the children you are protecting
They will leave.
suffer the more. Oh yeah, they will even suffer when you the man
Hmm.
and you're going to be rolling your grave and regret. So when that partner, I don't encourage women to stay in an abusive marriage. I say, okay, I don't ask them to divorce, but give yourself some space.
Perhaps you go and heal somewhere.
You go pray about it, get space, go for counseling, do more prayer and stuff like that. But staying there, it has happened. A lot of Christian even pastors have killed, not deliberately, but because of each other with something, they have killed their spouse. And that's the point of no return. When somebody is dead, it's gone and gone forever.
That's true. That's true. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your contribution, sir. Thank you very, very much, sir. Okay, we'll go for this short break. While we return, we'll look at some other angles here. Most importantly, we'll look at the role of the children that can make women, mostly wives, to remain in an abusive marriage. We'll go for this short break. When we return, we'll continue from our stop. This is still True Bond Matchmaking live on YouTube and Facebook. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Alugo Family Shopping Mall, located in Nepe, Lagos, is a modern commercial hub offering spacious retail opportunities in a fast-growing environment.
Welcome to Alugo Family Shopping Mall, where opportunity meets comfort and business finds its perfect home. Strategically located at number 208 Marina Road, Epe, Lagos, this well-planned spacious shopping complex is available for a price tag of 10 million naira and 15 million naira for a 25 years lease, and warehouse spaces for a price tag of 150 million naira. Also for 25 years lease, offering long-term stability for your business growth. The mall features 118 lock-up shops, including both single and double units, alongside warehouse spaces, giving you the flexibility your business needs to thrive. Positioned directly opposite Ayitoro Heritage Market and the Epe Ikorodu Motor Park. Alugo Family Shopping Mall guarantees high foot traffic and excellent accessibility. It is also just 10 minutes drive to Alaro City, the new Lagos International Airport, and within close proximity to key landmarks like Dangote Refinery, Yabatech New Campus, St. Augustine University, and Atlantic Hall School. Located beside the Jetty Wharf in Epe, this mall is perfectly placed for commerce and connectivity. Built with quality and comfort in mind, the mall boasts Gerald rooftops, PVC ceilings, and fully tiled interiors, complemented by a spacious motor park, convenience facilities, and 24-hour security, ensuring a safe and conducive environment for your business. Alugo Family Shopping Mall is proudly designed and developed by Truth Tech Multi-Construction Nigeria Limited, a construction company with a mark of excellence and reliability. For inquiries, please call +234 81 37 63 5589 or +234 90 66 05 7482. Alugo Family Shopping Mall, where business profitably thrives.
Moving right on from one captivating moment into another, you are welcome back to the show. Well, we are still right here and pushing through and trying to see how we can best educate ourselves while trying as much as we can to entertain us with some topical issues as it affects marriage and relationship. Today we've been discussing, can lack of choice make you and I remain in an abusive relationship or marriage? You should ask yourself, can lack of choice make you as a woman remain in an abusive marriage with your husband? Or as a man, can lack of choice make you remain in an abusive relationship with your wife? This is the salient fundamental question that we've been pushing through, and myself and Pastor Kwame have been trying to shed more light into this. And we've looked at societal pressures, religious pressure, and we'll be talking about the pressure from the children. Can the fear of losing your children make you continue to remain in an abusive relationship or marriage? Pastor, now, we all know that children are a source of inspiration and joy to most marriages. All marriages. Children are the source of joy. And people stay put under a roof because of their children. Now, if you must define that the role of children to making someone not to have choice to exit that abusive relationship, what would you say to that? How would you describe that situation?
Yes, it is true that children They are very, very important in relationship. But to some extent, or it will get to a certain extent that you will not consider that. Because of the children. That is why you are staying in an abusive marriage.
But some women cannot walk away, and the man will not let you take the children away.
Yes, if the man did not allow you to take the children away, and you see that your life is at stake, and you are still considering that, oh, the children, nothing will happen to your children. You should know.
And what if they refuse you to take the children away?
No, when they grow up, they will then do for their mother. When they grow up, they will then do for their father.
The fear of most of us is if they grow up,
until when they die,
the woman will convince them. Maybe the woman that the man will eventually go and marry will now hypnotize them, convince them, lie to them.
That is why we have courts. Any partner that is feeling as if he's being cheated, you know, in terms of being the custody of the children,
okay,
you can go to court.
And the court
will help them, you know, to divine it who is going to be in the custody of the children. And it's going to be arranged that two of them, they will have access to those children. If the children will be with the mother, you know, court will tell them, will ask the father, when do you want to be coming and see your children?
But how many people, when you look at legal feel attached to all this thing, employing the service of a lawyer and all that, going back and forth, spending money to go to the court, and maybe, God help you, the case has been transferred to Abuja and you live in Lagos and you have to go to Abuja to attend to the case and all that. When you look at the logistics attached to it, spending the money and paying your lawyer to go and defend you, because obviously you cannot go to the court and speak for yourself. It has to be through a representative. It gives you lack of choice. It makes you don't have choice rather than to just stay put, because when you look at all of these things put together, you might probably not want to push through.
That's all the costs you have to put together. When a situation is coming up, or when you want to take a certain step, you have to wait. This step I am taking, what will be the cost effect of what I'm doing? What will be the benefit of it? If you feel like, okay, the cost that you know that will resolve or that will give you what you want, if you feel like you can't bear that cost, so you know the whosoever be the partner in the custody of the children will not kill them. They will still survive.
But people are
there is no way by which, you know, a partner can just be denied of seeing the children.
But it happens like that. People will deny you of seeing the child.
No, you can go. You know, there is no. See, if anything happens, I just want to advise, if anybody is watching me and you are, you know, experiencing any of the situation that we are discussing, at least don't look at how much am I going to give it to lawyer, how much am I doing. Go straight to the court. Go and make an inquiry. You know, me and you now, we have not been in that situation before.
But because maybe
you might be hearing that, oh, the cost is high. The cost is that. Me, I cannot tell you about the cost. What it costs, you know, to maybe to
proceed and
process all these things. I cannot tell you right away that this is how much it costs. But I know that there are some courts that we go, which have been seen on the social media.
And that's why we have the human rights.
The human rights lawyers and all that. Yeah. So I know that if you go to all those places, they will enlighten you, and they will even, you know, some organization that they will stand for you.
Free of charge.
A
lot of it, I think it boils down to enlightenment, public awareness.
Yes, public awareness. So, you know, you cannot just stay in abusive marriage and see yourself, you know, being. There are many people, because of relationship, they are walking on the surface of the earth, but they are no more. They are dead already.
They are dead. Walking corpse.
Yes.
Okay, now let's just look at the role of the government, because people have been saying that abusive marriage is not good, violence against women, blah 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 blah. But what is the government? What do you think the government? What should be the role of the government in enlightening the people on this issue of approaching human rights offices, approaching the court, approaching the police and all that? Because for the fear of all of these things we're talking about, this spendings, money that's attached to, because by the time you go to the police, by the time you want to make a inquiries with the lawyer will ask you to pay for this, pay for biro, pay for letter, pay for this and that and that. People get scared.
No, I believe that governments, they are doing their part. If you have any situation like
but
that,
how strong is the part?
Government cannot be going from home to home and be asking them what happened in your house. It's not that was not possible.
You're right.
But if you have any issue, you can just proceed and go to local government that is very close to you.
Okay, local government.
Yeah, that is very close to you. Go there, make inquiry, or you go to the state secretariat, which I believe that there's going to be a certain
office,
ministry that is, handling this kind of situation. So you go there, make inquiry, not just sit down at home and you are killing yourself. You are dying inside the relationship that is not giving you joy. In the name of because you don't want anything to happen to your children. Nothing will happen to the children.
But the fear of another woman raising your children and maltreating them along the line, could that be another factor?
That is why the person has to take step
before it gets to that
level. You don't want another woman or another man to come and take over your children. Take step. If you don't take step, maybe you just leave them and you walk away. You leave those children. You are not taking any step. You are just crying about. Nobody will listen to you. Everybody is busy, doing his own things. So you just need to take the right step and let the cause be let the right channel be involved in whatsoever that you are doing, so there will be no problem. Because at the end of the day, if care is not taken, both partners may lose those children. Because who is in charge of it? Most especially when a husband or man is in charge of the children, he may not be able to take care of them. Because he has to go out to go and look for what they will eat. He has to go out and look for whatever that that he will be able to keep the house. So for the period that is going to leave them at home, what can he really boast of what they are doing?
You're right. Now,
so when situation is coming up, these are the things that the partners, they have to sit down and count the costs. That if we should allow this thing to happen, what is going to happen to the entire family? Because if you allow your selfishness today, to continue, it may damage the whole family altogether. You now see the children, nobody will be attending to them. This one will be doing his own, that one will be doing her own. Before you know, the female one will come with pregnant. The male one, it may become armed robber.
But do you believe that still the fear of this mental picture of you are scared, you don't even know what is happening to your children because you left them and you walked away for fear of being killed, and you left that marriage for the sake of safety so that you can be alive, remain alive, and the fear of how are my children faring in this? So I heard that my husband has remarried shortly after I walked away from the abusive marriage, and I don't even know what is happening to my children now. I don't even know how they are faring, how they are eating, whether that woman is now abusing them, insulting them, beating them, maltreating them, and all that. Do you feel that fear is most important?
No, every woman will think that way. Every woman will have that fear. Whosoever that is in such situation, we have this fear, which is normal.
So how
would one leave the children, your own children, your own, and leave for another person to
take care of?
You have that fear because definitely that person will maltreat them. So that is why one has to take the right step. If you know that you cannot go to human rights you can go to local government, you can go to secretariat, you can, yes. But if you just sit down and you are expecting that maybe one angel will fall from heaven to come and fight for you.
In this case, sir, what would the court favor when this person displays the injustice?
Court will not just give verdict. Court will invite two of them and ask them what is the issue, and court will as well ask them what is the plan. They may first ask the wife,
okay,
because they know that is woman that can take care of the children.
That is the emotional aspect, not about the physical aspect, the monetary aspect of it, the financial aspect of it.
No. This is the way it is. They will ask, do you want to be in the custody of the children? Yes. So how do you want to take care of them? They will ask the father, okay, your wife will be in custody of the children. How much can you afford to be giving them? Considering the economic situation of the country.
And considering his own pocket too.
And considering his own pocket.
Okay, they will ask how much it earns.
No, I don't know whether they will ask how much is earning.
Okay.
But they will ask him, how much can you comfortably give them every month? I listened to one case like that. They asked that man, how much can you be giving your wife every month with 2 kids?
2 kids, okay.
He said he will be giving them 30,000
per month.
Per month. And the judge said, that's too small. Considering what is happening
right
now
globally.
That can you do more? The guy now said, okay, now I can do 40K because
monthly to because children.
Because what is earning. I can't really remember whether I mentioned the salary or not. Okay. But he said what is earning, at least they can still give out a 40K. Okay. At least will be able to maintain for the month. So it's not as if courts will
just
impose. No, they will not impose.
Okay.
They will ask two of them. They will seek for their opinion.
So
from their opinion, that's what courts will now bring out their decision.
Okay.
That okay, with this, that we are both going to agree on this. That by the end of the month, bring 40,000. So maybe the court will now arrange
how be dropping the money.
How he's going to be dropping the money. Maybe we'll be sending it to one account, or maybe we'll be sending it to the wife. Maybe when he sent to the wife, maybe court will now say, send us receipts. At least as evidence to show that you have received the money for a particular month.
Okay.
So, that's the way court used to handle the issues and the case.
Okay, now.
So if anybody is now facing that kind of issue, and because you see you are still looking at how the children will feel, and you kill yourself in that marriage. Okay, is it when you now die that somebody will not come and maltreat your children? You have to be smart.
Okay, now, but do you think the court can equally ask the children? Children, who would you love to go with? Is it your dad or your mom?
Well, in many cases I have seen on social media, I don't see anywhere they bring the children to. I have never seen it bringing the children into the court room. I don't know. Maybe there is a place. Maybe there is a secluded place, or there is a meeting after the court sitting where they are going to meet and arrange for that or discuss that. I don't know.
Okay.
So you understand? But I believe that they will also do that. Ask the children. Ask the children. They can ask the children. But in most cases, they normally allow the wife to be in the custody of the children, because the woman can really take care of the children more than the men. Well, it's not a matter of what they are going to eat. But you know, somebody has to be on ground that will be monitoring them.
And you can't do
Taking
better
care of
than
them.
the biological mother.
No mother, you cannot do.
Of the children.
There is no way. There is no way. So if anything is happening and the two of them they really want success for those children, they have to agree on how they will take care of them and how they will sort it out. Okay. It's very, very important.
Okay.
Very, very important.
Okay. Well, we are just lending our own perspective to this fundamental question. Can lack of choice make partners remain in an abusive marriage? Well, you still have a couple of minutes before we round up to share with us in this conversation. Let's have your thoughts, your perspective to these questions. Can lack of choice rather make partners remain in an abusive marriage? You can equally send in your comments. We'll read them out as time progresses in the course of the show. We'll go for this short break, very short break. I want to return. We'll try as much as we can to quickly round up. This is True Born Live on YouTube and Facebook. We'll be back shortly after this break. Please stay with us.
Thank you. Nice one. Yeah, so 5 minutes more.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
Very interesting.
Àwọn ló pè. Wọ́n ti kàn pa àwọn. Àwọn mẹ́rin ló jẹ́.
I think miss one last Friday in here. As well. God will strengthen us. Okay, we'll ask with in places like Nigeria where social welfare system are limited, this pressure is even stronger. Do you believe that?
And
places like Nigeria where social welfare system is limited, because social welfare unlike Western world. I understand that tí obìnrin bá divorce, ẹ̀wọ̀n tó bá wà ní ọ̀nà wọn ní àwọn social package tó máa ń come in. But in places that yóò sí yẹn, tí yẹn gan máa ń fi on lack of choice. Ṣàbí kí ni máa jẹ, kí la máa mú. Ilé ọkọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ ni ó máa fara dà ní o.
wọ́n máa fara dà kú.
Nine 0066057482 Alugo Family Shopping Mall, where business profitably thrives.
Alugo Family Shopping Mall, located.
It's been an interesting moment so far. Live on YouTube and Facebook with True Born Matchmaking Podcast, like we used to do every other day of the week, from Wednesday all through Friday. We'll try as much as we can to bring up some topical issues as it relates to relationship and marriage. In the course of doing that, we try as much as we can to equally help you to navigate your way if you really want to get your desired partner from any part of the globe. The fundamental aspect of this program, this podcast every week, is for us to help you to connect that desired partner of yours. If you're so much in search of a woman or a man to settle down with, this is the right platform to link up to. As time progresses, before we round up the show, he will have the opportunity of telling you, for the sake of those who are watching us for the first time, to tell you how you can best be part of this royal family. I call us royal family because what we try to do is to enlighten and educate in our own little way how we can best grow the family and relationship. Now, finally, before we close, let us quickly look at this aspect of this question. Can lack of choice really make partners remain in an abusive marriage or relationship? We've looked at the economic factor, financial dependence, and we've looked at the angle of children. And like our first caller said, that cultural influence also make people not to have choice, to quit an abusive marriage or continue to remain in an abusive marriage or relationship. Now, we will look at a system, because I know in the Western world they have a support system. But here in this part of the world, in Africa, in Nigeria, that we are, I know I won't say we have a very bad system, but we have an interesting system. That's a social welfare system. If you quit an abusive marriage, does the government take charge of your responsibility to an extent? So we're looking at that. Pastor, let me just ask you this question. In a place like Nigeria where social welfare system are very limited, does this put pressure on people not to have choice?
Yeah, it is, because if the social system is in place, you know how you can when you are facing a threat and you are being
violence and
intimidation, and you walk out because you know where you are going,
because you know that
it's a provision for you. That the system at least will take care of you maybe for 1 year or 2 years for you to be able to get your feet, and find another way.
Well,
I think what would have been the best is if we can check those comments that people send. People might not make call, that they might send us a comment that
let's see if our IT
yes,
whatever can send
so
us
we need to check that and see whether.
Okay, while we wait for the comments to pop up, so that we can read out the comments of some people who have.
So that can really make people to stay in abusive marriage, because they know there's nothing they can do. Somebody that because of the financial benefit that he can join in the where he is actually, and you want to live there. Where are you going? Who will be feeding you? You have to go back to your parents.
It means instant homelessness and
poverty. Because even for you to rent house alone.
Should people over rely on themselves in a marriage that will eventually make them not to have choice and lack the choice to leave that abusive marriage? Should people? How would you encourage, enlighten people in that place?
Sometimes it's the way the system is. And the kind of orientation that we have before we get into the relationship.
Okay.
Sometimes love might cover.
Okay.
I've seen a marriage that the husband told the wife, you can't work.
Really?
That I will be doing everything.
And at the end of the day,
so when they started, it was rosy and everything was going fine.
Shawarma,
the chicken and everything, that are going.
But suddenly things
change. Because we have to, we don't own our own life. Anything can happen at any time. So I just want to advise all our viewers, if you are here and you're a good wife in the house and your husband is telling you not to do anything, that is just be the housewife, I want to advise you. Take step, rethink.
Find something to do. Because it's not as if he's wishing your home or your marriage, whatever, but it's just a clear.
It's just advice.
I should find something to do just in case.
Not even the kind of economy that the whole world is now
going through. Not only Nigeria.
No, not only Nigeria. At least both husband and wife have to be doing something. They have they have to be growing the pulse of the family together.
The pressure
is everywhere. If care is not taken, that pressure will kill one partner.
You just have to be supportive.
Yeah.
You're wondering what type of relationship do most of these ladies, our Gen Z ladies, want for themselves? Is it supportive relationship, or you just want to go and must marry the man that has a car, that already has an established man already?
Well, we cannot generalize it.
Okay.
You understand? Because we know that many of the Gen Zs, they are really struggling to make their own life
Kudos to
better.
all our Gen Z ladies and our young guys who are striving hard to earn a living, a considerable one for that matter. Well, finally, sir, before we go, in just 30 seconds, could you just briefly tell us what the TrueBond platform is all about? Matchmaking platform.
Yeah, it's a platform where we bring two people with a like-minded, together for marriage, because we sit down and see, for us to create a kind of or to rescue the situation on ground, like the divorce that is everywhere, that people don't even see it as anything again.
Okay.
So we see that if we can come in between, two people that that can come together from the beginning, we will be in their relationship, even in the middle, and even when they are they are together, we can still have post-marriage services. Okay. So we have different services that we offer. You can go to our website www.truebond.com.ng. Okay. So you see different services that we offer there. So just choose the one that you want. Majorly, if you want us to find the partner for you, you choose it. So we begin to search, and to match your specification. Yes.
Like you rightly said, to match your specification. Our job is to help you connect you to that desired partner of yours from any part of the globe. Just go online and register your intent via our website, www.truebond.com.ng, and we'll pick it up from there and begin to discuss. For the sake of our friends from South Africa and Malawi, you can be a part of this movement by sending a chat message to us shortly after this program, and let's discuss, because we've actually gotten some information from some couple of ladies who are actually interested in you. And well, for those we are still searching, and we're still looking for those who can actually match your requirements. Apologies for that little bit of delay. Well, on behalf of the entire production crew of today's podcast, tomorrow promises to be another hot spot for a moment, live on YouTube and Facebook with TrueBond Matchmaking Podcast. And he will be here tomorrow morning, first thing tomorrow morning by 5:30 a.m. Nigerian time with Dawn of Grace. Well, we'll try as much as we can in our own little way to usher our footsteps into the pathways of Jesus Christ. Well, we'll pick this call before we go for this final lap. Good afternoon, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you, my sister?
I'm good. Sorry for calling late.
It is well. We're almost rounding up, but you still have a chance to contribute your own quota, your perspective to this conversation. Can lack of choice make partners, most especially women, remain in abusive marriage? What's your thought on this?
It can, when one does not have a choice. When you are used to some luxury, you'll be forced to bend your rules to suit the situation.
Wow.
So that you will not fall out.
If you bend your rules in an abusive marriage or relationship, for how long can you think? Do you think that person can hold on and still come before because he or she refused to bend the rules? How long do you think that person can hold on?
It all depends on one's standard. You understand? You can easily walk away,
okay,
which is fair for you. But when you are walking away, what are you holding on to? Supposing you don't have anything at hand, the man for you not to walk, not to have anything, just sit down, have catch your property, taking care, which takes a lot from you. So at the end of the day, you don't have anything to contribute than what is at hand, what he gives to you. The housing allowance, the pocket money, everything. So at the end of the day, if it becomes abusive, you will be bound to tolerate him.
And continue to die in poverty, die in that relationship.
And exactly, or die in poverty, because for you to go and start
All over
again, for some people, as I said, it all depends on your
Individual.
choice. See that you walk away or you remain there and probably pray to God for him to change.
But let me ask you, my sister, madam, can I ask you a question? Have you heard of some cultures that forbid? Have you heard of that culture?
Yes. Even from my place.
Okay.
There are, the second born lady is called, I have a name, she's like a soldier in the house. If she's married, it's for life. If the man abuses her, they'll tell her go back.
Are you serious?
Go and make her, go and look for a way of amending the situation. They will not allow her to come back. If she comes back, that means she's going to stay on her own. And she will have a stigma.
And if you die in that relationship, what happens?
If she remains, if nothing, but the thing is that she will feel the impact because she has nothing is in for her. They might not even allow her to see the children because they will collect the children from her. So invariably she's more or less on her own and she cannot remarry.
Okay.
Except she goes marrying another tribe.
Okay.
That is not aware of the tribe, the traditional rights in my place.
Okay, if finally, madam, because we are almost rounding up, from your own understanding, if you must advise our intending couples, the Gen Z ladies and the young guys who are active couples who are planning to go into marriage and relationship right now, if you want to advise them, what would you say to them in order for them to, avoid these circumstances, this situation of not having choice to walk away from an abusive relationship or marriage?
It takes it's a two-way thing. It might be the man might be comfortable and equally abusive. So it's best for the woman to have something doing. She has something of her own that she can easily fall back on. If it becomes abusive, she takes a walk. No, that one, no, you can't look back on that. Because I will not allow you to kill me simply because you have a bad trait or a bad habit that you cannot control. So the most important thing is for the woman to walk away. There are some people that have their characters. So these Gen Z ladies of families that we are having this time, they pretend a lot. Once the money is not there, everybody will start seeing different colors of characters that they portray. They are not patient. They cannot wait. They too, even these days, you just discover that they prefer to just have a child. Okay, get married, fine. Let my child have a name.
Maybe I can inherit
At the
something.
end of the day, yes. At the end of the day, they'll go and get a place for themselves and start living their life. They've gotten a child. If they happen to remarry, fine. If not, at least they've gotten a child, and that child has a name. So
okay,
it's ideally I don't encourage abusive marriage, but once it starts, I take a walk. I will not allow you to even beat. I can't. No matter what you have.
It is well.
I'll go back to my house.
It is well. Okay, thank you very much, madam. Thank you. We have to quickly go off. Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate your contribution. Well, we'll see you same time, same platform, this time tomorrow by 5 p.m. Nigerian time. And we'll also meet early in the morning by 5:30 a.m. Nigerian time to usher our footsteps into the pathways of Jesus Christ. And as we celebrate the crucifixion and the resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ, I want you all to continue to pray for Nigeria and ask for peace and tranquility in the land as we take the next bold step towards making our life prosperous economically and security-wise. Pastor Kwame Goodman, thank you very much for being part of the show.
Thank you.
We'll see you same time, same platform tomorrow. Au revoir.
Alugo Family Shopping Mall, located in Nepe, Lagos, is a modern commercial hub offering spacious retail opportunities in a fast-growing environment.
Welcome to